Now if you've got a saltwater aquarium, something that you're really going to want to know about is the 1 month rule. What the 1 month rule is making sure that any introductions into your aquarium are at least 1 month apart. So therefore you can put a few fish in, then you wait a month, then you put a few fish in, and then you wait a month or more. And the reason for this is when you put the fish in, their immune system is likely to be low because they're likely to have been stressed during the move. Therefore all of their energy is likely to be in the respiration system, the fight or flight system, and definitely not in the immune system. So when you put fish into an aquarium, we can expect there to be an influx of pathogens. Now these pathogens have life cycles. So after a period of weeks, the pathogen's life cycle is complete, and any of your pathogens that have become dinoflagellates, single-celled organisms with a tail that try to attack and infest your fish are gone. The fish that are in there that are healthy and happy and have got good immune systems and strong body slime are less likely to be affected by these pathogens. But if you put a new fish in a couple of weeks after the last fish, when there's a high amount of these pathogens running around looking for a new host, then the new fish are very likely or more likely to get sick. So it basically works like a quarantine period. So what you do is you put some fish in, you wait a month, assuming that everything's perfect, then you can put some more fish in, then you wait a month. If during that month there's been anything stressful occur, start your month again. If there's been any evidence of disease, start your month again. So the month has got to be 1 month of the aquarium running well without any sorts of sign of disease or whatever. The other thing you want to do is make sure that when you're introducing the fish, the salinity is on the low side. Because if you get fish out of high salinity and put them into low salinity, then there'll be an ease of osmotic pressure and the parasites hate it. Therefore you are less likely to get parasitic infections. If you go the other way and you put fish from a high salinity into a low salinity into a high salinity, then all of a sudden you're increasing osmotic pressure. Therefore the energy needs to come out of the immune system and into the osmoregulation system, which balances the salt in the body, and therefore the fish are more likely to get sick. So putting fish into lower salinity definitely helps to reduce the chance of parasitic infections such as white spot. Better than that though is quarantine tank. If you are in a position to have a quarantine tank, that's a much better idea because the fish are then able to establish or settle into that environment. You're able to monitor them. If they do crack out with any sorts of diseases, you'll be able to effectively medicate them, because you can't effectively medicate a reef tank or even a large tank because it'll cost too much. Then you can, after your observation period of like a month or whatever you decide, you can then get the temperature, salinity and pH the same in the main tank as the quarantine tank. Then you can throw the fish straight into the main tank without any sort of climatization or extra stress. Anyway, if you need any more information on the 1 month rule, then put a little note on the bottom of this video. But the 1 month rule and adding the fish to lower salinity than they were in is a really good way of defending yourself against white spot or similar diseases. The other thing I find really handy too is making sure that you have some medication on hand, because Murphy's Law suggests that you need medication when you can't get it.